It's another day on Q, and today I have the Darlington. Did you guess who that is? Kweku Darlington is here with me. Now, he has a new release titled Osama. We're going to be talking about that and more today. Hi, Kweku.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, yourself?
I'm very well, thank you. Are you? Is it that you're tired, or you're just in a cool mood today?
It's part of it.
It's part of it.
Yeah.
You're not
But you're
stressed.
looking amazing today.
Thank you. You look good too. I like black, and so when I see people wear all black,
too.
it is.
Yeah.
Huh. Black is fast becoming a lot of people's favorites, though. Yeah, you really look good.
You know,
what's with the shades? It's something I like to ask all the time, because most of the time musicians are wearing shades, no matter the time of the day.
Oh, okay. From my side, I'm a shy type, so I like to put
You're
on
a
the
shy
shades
person.
too.
Really?
So, yeah.
Let's talk
type.
about that. How does it work for you then, being a shy person? Because when you get on stage, it's not like that. It's a switch up. So what do you do? How do you get over that?
I mean, when it comes to work, I try to put all these things away to focus on the work and then give out my best and everything. So when it comes to work, there's no shyness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is good, right? Because then you can't be shy in this space.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted.
But when you meet me personally, outside, home or something I'm very shy.
Okay, makes a lot of sense. Now, you started writing at the age of 14.
Yeah.
Do you remember the lyrics to the first song you wrote?
That would be very difficult. But I remember it was a love song at that time. But then
It was a love song. What do you know about love at 14?
Yeah, because at that time, I fell in love with one of the songs at that time. It was from Osama Kwame. It was a love song from Achame. So, that was what motivated me to write a love song at that time.
Right. Right. And I see that you've changed your hairstyle. But mentioning Ochame Kwame, is that why you had that type of one side up, one side down hairstyle some time ago?
Ochame has inspired me a lot. Musically and business-wise too as well. So I have a lot of things on me that was inspired by Ochame Kwame.
Okay. Like what? I want to know. Aside your hair, aside the
how
music.
I write and everything.
Okay.
The carries, everything. Everything. Even aside music, how I tackle my businesses and everything was inspired by Ochame Kwame.
Businesses.
Yeah.
That's really good to know. Well, I don't know. You have businesses, so let me just be in your shoes. You at home, let me be in your shoes and ask him, what other businesses are you into aside
Honestly,
music?
for me, I won't like to put those things out right now. I just want it to be personal.
Okay, but what industries? You don't want to talk about the industries either, so you can just touch on it. Maybe entertainment.
No. It's not even related to music
at all.
No. It's okay. Let me put it this way. It's marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. Please, can I come for tutorials?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, talking about your music influences and your career influences, right?
Yeah.
At this point that you are in your career, what would you say, looking back, your journey from TV3 mentor, right, after your eviction, what would you say your journey has been up until this point, and then before this point to your first release, after your eviction, the journey to your first release, and then to this point?
Okay, for me, I would say it was very stressful because right after the competition, I need to be putting out records out there as an artist. I need to be shooting music videos. I need to be doing a lot of things, but then the problem there was the capital at that time. I didn't have that capital. I didn't have that push or for people to support my music. So it was, very difficult. It was just me and my brothers doing everything at that time. Even now, we still, like the same people I still work with. And so it was just we doing our own thing at that time. So it was very stressful. But then we managed to release Sika Aba Fie, and that was our first hit. And then we went on to release the other songs. That was Sika Kankan, Baby, Nipa, Go Slow, a lot of songs. And right now we are here with a new single, that is Osama.
Osama,
yeah.
Yes. For you to say that capital was a difficult thing for you then, right? Yeah. And then your first hit was
about money,
exactly, was Sika Aba Fie.
Yeah.
How were you able to, maneuver? Because you know that, I'm not at that point that I want to be in my career, yet I'm actually singing about money, which I realize you do a lot, but I'll come to that in my next question.
Okay, so that song was, I feel like God gave me that song. It wasn't a song that I wrote at that time. It was just more like a freestyle song. I just went to the studio to record a drill song. I asked my producer to play me something. And whilst he was playing, I just had it. It was straightforward. It didn't even take me much time. It was like 5 minutes. I was done with the song. I was done with everything.
And I agree.
I feel like it was a God-sent lyrics or something.
Which I totally agree to. Because that song, on hearing it the first time, you just fall in love with it.
I mean, there's a lot of energy, a lot of spirit behind that song. I mean, the chanting, more like a warrior song or something.
Since you're talking about money, has Sika Aba Fie brought money home?
Yes,
Sika Aba Fie, the Sika Aba Fie.
Yes, of course, a lot of money. A lot of money. I think I've had a lot from Sika Aba Fie. I should say Sika Aba Fie is my first baby. He gave me a lot of shows, a lot of deals.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it opened the way for me to, bring out the other songs too as well. Yeah, so Sika Aba Fie is more like a gate opener. It showed me the way. It made Ghanaians, fell in love with whatever that I'm doing. Yeah.
You did mention drill music, which you came onto the scenes largely with, right? Osama, your new song, it's a diversion.
Yeah, that's
from,
an Afro.
Yes, it's a diversion from drill, which I've noticed. Are you of the school of thought that drill is not as on as it was, a few months or years back?
But I still believe there are a lot of people still doing the drill music. Medical, for instance, is still, holding the drill music here in Ghana. There are a lot of people, my brothers too, are still doing drill music. So, it's still in the game. But then, right now, we will say Afrobeat is reigning. And there's no two ways about that one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you're doing...
Not that's why I'm doing. It's part of the calendar. It's part of the plan. As the year began, we decided to... We drew a plan at that time. It was Baby Ewu first, then the others followed, and we decided to drop Osama at this time. We and every song has his target market or something. So this song has a target. The people we want it to reach out to. So that's it. So basically that's it. So Go Slow, songs like Onipa has its own target market, the people that we wanted the song to reach out to. So this song is for some people too as well, for the international market, for people in Egypt, the Arabians, the Western part too, and the whole of Africa as well.
And with Osama Kwame being one of your influences in the industry, I see how, you are versatile and how you're able to show, that versatility when it comes to all of your songs, right? Let's talk about you talking about money and life generally, because I realize that most of your songs, you're talking about life. You're talking about life's experiences. What are some of your best, or what is that one really good life experience that you've had, and then another one worst life experience you've had?
Okay, for my good experiences, I think I've had the privilege or the chance to be in the midst of people that are really intelligent. People that inspires me a lot. People that knows what's good and what's wrong or something. So, and the worst part is, I've been through a lot that I don't want to remember or something. Yeah, I won't like to talk about much about the worst side or something. I like to talk about the positives in my life.
Nice, which is good, which is really good. Let's talk about Sika Aba Fie again. Sika Aba Fie, you said that it's brought a lot of money home. Sika Aba Fie has opened doors for you. It's that big song for you. Are you anxious? Is there any sort of anxiety or fear for you as, a still growing artist, that you're not going to get a song as big as Sika Aba Fie? And when that happens, how are you able to get over that anxiety, and how are you working towards making a song that is bigger than
And the interesting part of the story is Sika Aba Fie is not my most streamed song.
Really?
Are you surprised?
Yes.
Yes. Sika Aba Fie is not my most streamed song. So that should tell you I still have a song out there that is making a lot of numbers, a lot of money. Better than Sika Aba Fie. Yeah, so Sika Aba Fie is not my most streamed song, and I bet you there are songs that I'll be releasing that will be very huge, that people won't even understand. Like, so this guy had this all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which song of yours is making you more money now than Sika Aba Fie? Because that's a surprise to me.
Yes, Baby Ewu is making a lot.
Than Sika Aba Fie.
I think it has 4 million streams on only one platform. So you can imagine, adding all the rest together, that's a lot of money. Sika too is, giving me a lot of money too as well. And Onipa is actually fetching me something too.
Nice.
So let me put it, I think all the songs are give me a lot of money. And even when there are no shows, I'm still comfortable because at the end of every month, I'm getting something out of my music as well.
Which I like for you, because then I feel like when artists peak and then you know they see money and they make some money and then they are unable to keep that lifestyle up, it gets really difficult, doesn't it?
That's it.
It does. Now you have a song with Lerny, who is a Nigerian artist. Yes, and Medical on your song Aketesia.
Yeah.
How did that come about? How did that collaboration become a reality for you?
Okay, so before I start this conversation, big shouts to Lerny, big shouts to Medical. Okay, so there was this woman in Ghana that decided to have a convo with me, and in the middle of the conversation, she was like, I have a couple of artists I handle in Nigeria. So she gave me the list and asked whom will I like to collaborate with. I was like, give me Lerny. Because at that time, Lerny was, very huge. Okay. Lerny is still huge as we talk. Lerny was very huge too. And he had the numbers. He cut across all these African countries because of the BB Niger. So it's not like only the Nigerian artists or something. All these African countries were watching Big Brother Niger. So he had that exposure. He had the numbers and everything. So I felt like collaborating with Lerny would be something huge, would be something big. So I started a convo with Lerny, and your man was, down to her, decided to do that. So I sent him the song. I sent him like 4 songs, 3 Afro songs, and 1 drill music, and he was like, yo, I want to hop on the drill song.
Did you explain to him what Aketesia meant? Yeah,
I'm about to say that. So he didn't even understand the lyrics. So after him vibing to the song, falling in love with the song, and later he called for me to explain the whole concept of the song to him. So I did. And he took 1 or 2 Ghanaian, Ghanaian names, Ghanaians, 1 or 2 things to fix into the song for Ghanaians to also love the verse as well. And trust me, I think that's one of the hardest verse Lerny has ever done when it comes to features.
Not even on his song?
No, when it comes to features.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that is not coming from him. That is coming from him. Yeah. And I discussed it with Medical too as well, and he was up for it. So I sent him the song, and in some few days, my verse was ready, and then we linked up to shoot the music video.
That's nice. Yeah. With collaborations, now you did mention that Lerny, was out there. He had, all the attention and the influence at that point. Yeah. However, some people would mention that there are other people who are, bigger than Lerny. Did you choose or decide on Lerny because of the fact that maybe you wanted to probably have, a relationship with him beyond that influence and beyond the music that you guys are going to work on? Because I understand that usually you don't necessarily have to have a relationship with whoever you're going to collaborate with. But once that is done, it's 2 things. It's either you guys form, a friendship, right? Or you don't. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Even up to now, Lerny and I, we're still like that.
Nice.
All these people I try to put on songs. Up to now, we still have that connection and everything. Once I put you on the song, you're more like family already. Nice. Yeah, so from our side, Lerny, Medical, or Chiame Kwame, we're more like family.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which is good. Yeah. Now, with all these names you've mentioned, there are so many really big people, artists, male and female in the industry. Do you think the industry is competitive enough? And do you think that with this competition or not, you are able to also soar through and maneuver through and, shine in your own way? Yeah.
I would say, yes, the industry is very competitive. Let me put it that way. Because we have the new generations right now, which I think right now the younger ones even have the numbers. They are the ones getting the numbers very, very huge. And our seniors too are still doing their best to be in the games. They are still, internationally, everywhere. They are still everywhere. And the younger ones too, we are also doing our best to be in the industry. And when it comes to competition, from our side, I feel like I'm not in a competition with anybody. I'm just doing my own thing. Whilst I'm getting the numbers, I'm getting my money and the streams and everything, I'm being nominated here and there. I feel like I'm okay. Let me just focus and do my thing. Once my fans love my music, they stream my songs and everything. I think I'm okay. So there's nothing like a competition with this and this and this. What we need right now is for Ghanaian music or Ghana music to move forward. So we should be pushing ourselves rather than, I mean, trying to be in competitions with others.
Yeah, and I like that. I like that so much. Now let's talk about doing your thing. You did your thing on Osama, which I've listened to over and over again, right?
So rate the song like on a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it an 8.
Okay.
I'll give you an 8.
So what are you using the 2 for?
What am I keeping? Let me just keep the 2 to myself. I mean, it is a good song, but let me keep the 2 to myself. You know what teachers do, right? Even if, no matter how good you are, instead of them giving you 10 over 10, they'll give you 9.5. Just for shaggy reasons. But yeah, it is a good song. I'd want to know what went into its creation, the creation of that.
The Osama songs. Yeah, so I know a lot of people have or are confused about the name Osama.
Exactly, which I'm going to come to. You just wait. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't jump ahead.
Okay, so the song basically talks about love, and I think that's one of the reasons why people are confused about the title.
Exactly.
But then Osama is an Arabic name that we all know, and the meaning of Osama is lion.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the song, at where I used Osama, I said, anytime you see trouble, I'll be coming to you like Osama. Meaning I'll be coming to you like a lion to save you.
Which is terrifying, because when you hear Osama, you just hear, terror and fear to an extent. Right? Violence. So that was bringing me to my next question. That's why I was saying don't jump ahead. Yeah. Because this song is a love song.
It's a love song.
Right? Does love terrify you?
The reason why I used the name Osama wasn't because of, the Osama we all know. It was because of the meaning of the name.
Okay.
That is the lion.
The meaning, not the personality.
Yeah, the meaning of the name. And as an artist, you need to be, creative as well, to get people talking about your craft, to get people talking about your music. And then now I have the people talking about the song because of the title.
Okay.
And I'm the only person who has the better explanation to the title as well. So the meaning of the name is a lion, and that was what inspired me to use the name as a title.
Right. So that's some education for those who do not know, those of us who do not know. Yeah, because then it seems like regardless of what that name means, it has a personality. The name on its own has, a personality, whether you like it or not. And so that will lead me into asking, are you not afraid, or don't you fear, don't you have any second thoughts on whether, people will fully accept the song or not? Because when it breaks boundaries, right, there's that whole idea of people not liking that name, right?
I feel like a lot of people have come to understand the name Osama. Because there are a lot of people in the world that bears the name Osama, and they shouldn't be living dangerously because, someone was called Osama, and then he did so many things that people didn't like. So then we should be hating the people, other people that are called Osama or something. So I feel like people have come to understand what is past is past. Right. Even the Americans that he had so much are not even now concentrating on Osama. No. They don't even...
Really?
No. People don't really... Right now, everybody is, busy concentrating on money, work, job, family, and all these things. People are not even concentrating on that. So,
that's coming from you.
Yeah, and the song is not even about... The name was Osama bin Laden. I used Osama, and I'm trying... It's a love song. If it was, a gangster song or any other song that, preached violence or something, then people would, read meanings to it like, okay, then the Osama he's talking about is... But then the song is a love song.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's talk about your Darlington for Kids.
Yeah.
Right. How is that going with the Darlington for Kids? How are you, working for and with the kids?
Yeah. So Darlington for Kids is something that is, dear to my heart. I love kids so much, and right from my infancy, I faced a lot as a kid. So I know how it is to be when I see a kid with no home or with no family or something. I know how it feels or something. So right for me, straight for me to give out back to society. Right now, these are, the kids are one of the people that listen to my songs as well. I go to shows, I perform, and I see these kids singing along to my songs. And so I feel like this is the opportunity or the chance for me to give back to society. So Darlington for Kids is for the children out there, those without home, those without, better education, those at the orphanage and all these other places. There are a lot of kids sleeping on the roadside. The Darlington for Kids Foundation is for these people.
Yeah. You're an exceptionally talented artist. You've had a good run with Sika Aba Fie, Sika Aketesia. I want you to make a prediction for Osama and how well it's going to do on the market in comparison to all of these songs that I've mentioned.
Osama will be my biggest song.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, Osama.
Why do you say that, though?
Because I trust, I believe.
Okay.
And I know what that song carries. Yeah, so you can write it somewhere today.
I won't forget that.
When the song gets everywhere, I'll be right back here.
I won't forget that. I will definitely remember
so
that.
It's a promise I'm making right here. That song will be everywhere, trust me.
Okay.
That song will be everywhere. The numbers, we are all here.
Okay. Are you making plans to consciously put it everywhere, right?
Sure.
In relation to promo, marketing,
So
distribution.
That's it. So that is what we started right now. I released the song not so long ago. That was recently, just this Friday or something.
Yeah.
So I'm still on with the promo and everything. I'll do my possible best to put a song out there. And with the help of God too, I know the song will cross boundaries.
Right. I like the last bit you put in it because you know that we can do our human best, in everything, but without including a higher spiritual authority.
He's the controller of everything.
Exactly. Talking about controller of everything, though, we are done. I'm controlling this and we are done. We are done. You didn't see that coming, did you?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. But yes, guys, Kweku Darlington, I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Kweku, before I let you off, right, let us know your socials. For the sake of those who do not know.
So on Instagram, it's Kweku Darlington GH on Instagram, Kweku Darlington on Facebook, and Kweku Darlington GH on Twitter as well. And Kweku Darlington on YouTube and all the digital platforms too as well.
All right. Thanks for coming, Kweku.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me too. High five.